battle it out there as the Chilling Touch gonna get some harassment out onto Nisha. Earthshaker will sit there mid, but top lane, how do you feel about the matchup of Resolution versus Patos?
Hold that thought. I'm watching Patos taunt really quickly.
Juke? Jive?
Oh, he's just juking him.
Yeah. He's able to get away.
I think it's a pretty even matchup. Resolution with the level 1 Metamorphosis. I mean, obviously you can't really do much against this as a Magnus. But once it runs out, I think Magnus actually does pretty well against it. But it really depends on how you skill your build and how you itemize in the lane.
S4, he doesn't have level 2, and they are body blocking him all over the damn place. Good stun there from Jerax, but with these boots, he might be able to run him down. They also have boots on S4, slowed for the moment. Did they get the him kill? All over the damn place.
Almost
down, and good stun there from Jerax, but mana. So K-Core is able to save and hang on to those clarities. They get first blood on the Earthshaker.
Very nicely done. Pato's gonna taunt his way out of the cold feet. Oh, no tail. He gets fissured.
Uh-oh.
Balance strike. He's dead.
Well played. Able to get that quick and easy.
Yeah, very nicely done. I think this is why the mid lane Monkey King is actually pretty good. It just takes like one mistake from the other person, and then if you manage to get the Jingu going, it's actually just like so hard to come back from the lane, I feel.
Yes.
Trying to do a little bit of production stuff while simultaneously doing camera work, and I accidentally put fantasy points on. I don't think people care that much about fantasy points right now. As Kinguin.
There's 0 points and
yeah. Oh, S4. Yeah, they're just going to be able to keep themselves alive. I thought the Fissure might be able to do something, but no such luck. Well, top lane, as you talked about, Terrorblade 15-6 versus the 8-0 on the Magnus. Mid lane, Monkey King getting the better of No Tail with that kill and getting like basically a whole extra wave to himself. And then down bottom, Batrider's been able to kind of bully Exotic Deer out of lane with a little bit of help from the Nyx.
Yeah, despite the fact that S4 went down, I think that this lane is actually doing pretty well right now. I mean, oh, Jerax might have overstepped his boundaries. Does have the...
Oh my god.
Ooh, very nice.
What?
Stun.
Alright, well, they don't have another Fissure, and they're going to have to actually just back off. Alright, Jerax is apparently pretty good at Dota. I don't know if you've heard.
He's pretty good, for sure. What looked like a death for sure, he manages to triple stun them and make it out. And I'm actually surprised. Like, level 1 Impale doesn't last that long, but
yeah,
he's still able to make it out.
Yeah, and I mean, it is going to help a little bit that Jerax had to leave the lane. That gives a little bit of an easier time to the rest of laning partners. K-Core able to take away the rune, and Jerax is actually stuck in here. He's going to come punch him a few times. Oh, Spike Carapace, the turnaround. He's another Impale. Jerax might be able to get out of this. He's a running. He's also got stick charges.
Oh, the jukes.
The okey doke. Has he oaked enough of the doke? Yeah, he has. He's gone. He might even think about going in for this kill. K-Core is going to get found, and Impale comes out. You shouldn't have messed with me, buddy. That's what you get there. Now they're looking for more Alicia. Oh, they're not going to do it. Too scary.
Haste.
I wonder if that's, like, even that bad, though. I mean, No Tail is kind of behind. It's actually pretty bad in this mid lane right now. I didn't even realize how bad it is. No Tail is a little over halfway at level 4, but Nisha's already 6.
Yeah. I think that's where you don't fully encapsulate like the denies on the range creeps and how bad that ends up being. Oh, the Ghost Shroud gonna keep No Tail still healthy here. Nisha not able to count to 4 quite yet, but we'll still pound him in the head every now and then. Oh, Fissure bottom, S4. He's brought down fairly low, but with that Firefly, they do force the rest of Kinguin back, and Pale is going to connect again onto this Earthshaker. And now at the 5-minute mark, we're going to see a Shrine, and well, OG prepared to put the hurtin' on this bottom lane again.
Now OG leading by a little bit in this laning phase. Looks like Patos did go for the max shockwave build.
S4 doesn't have Firefly. He's dead.
Oh, he's dead. Wait, one more second.
Ow. Alicia.
Yeah,
they got him. Well done. Mid lane, they might be trying to set up now onto Nisha. They do have Jarex
one more
here.
hit.
Can they get him? There's going to be the turnaround, though. Boundless Strike no longer there. He does have some lifesteal. It's not enough. He ends up going down. Monkey King punished for his greed in the mid lane.
That's going to help Notel a lot, so he's able to get his level 6 now. About a level behind the Monkey King, but I think all things considered, he's kind of evened it out.
So last game, it felt like there came this point where Kinguin basically just couldn't do anything again. You had this Arc Warden that was this indomitable force that kept on shoving out lanes, and you couldn't fight him even if you wanted to. Is this a similar type of game with the Terrorblade? How do you see this playing out? Like, is OG's plan eventually to do the same type of thing?
That's kind of hard to predict. I think it's a little too early. We're going to have to wait and see a little more of the laning phase. I think, like, this game is definitely a little better for Kinguin if that does happen. They have a lot more in terms of answers for that kind of playstyle.
Yeah.
Bottom lane, though, they get the stun on Exotic Deer. Cold Feet, not going to connect.
No, won't proc. And Jarex will take a couple pot shots on his way back.
Top tower is under
but
attack.
it's gonna. So you're saying like it really depends on how these mid-game team fights go then, as opposed to just you get a certain level of farm and the game is over.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think the draft is a lot more even in terms of that. You know, there's no death ball shenanigans this time around. They're not exactly on a timer. They can definitely play their way back into the late game.
Man, No Tail knows. He's super prepared for this. I don't think that they had a ward there either.
He's pretty tanky as well. Power treads as well as the wand.
Well, meanwhile, Patos, they get a Sunder off, and... Okay, Sunder at 8. They get that pushback. Meanwhile, Boundless Strike. They turn it around with the Reaper Sight. Nisha going to die.
That was unexpected.
Oh, he really wanted to get that proc for the Jingu. Was not going to happen.
Alright, this is starting to look really bad in this mid lane. You know, Nisha had a huge lead, but I think he is definitely playing a little too greedily, and because of that, Notel is on route to just winning this lane altogether.
S4 takes down Alicia, and they're still chasing Jarex here. They want to kill him off. They pop the ulti from Troll, but it's not there. And K-Core trying to run down Jarex. He might actually be able to get this here. Slowed, but not slowed enough. And Monkey King coming in. They are rotating with the no points in Primal Spring. He's not going to be able to catch up to them.
He's trying to get the Boundless Strike. He's Jarex is baiting this. Watch, he's going to carapace this. Oh, he did it!
What?
I expected too much, maybe.
S4 is going to die for him, though. That's 8 stacks on K-Core. He died so quickly. It was like a Dagon shot.
That was unfortunate. I think Jarex might have underestimated how far that Boundless Strike was, because he was definitely kind of toying with them, I feel.
Yeah. The big story for me so far is 89 CS on Resolution at sub 10 minutes. This guy is crazy farmed.
Resolution is very, very talented as a carry.
Well, they
He was able to like pretty much farm everything in the lane, not really worry about the Magnus, and then he farmed the side camp as well. So, but mid lane.
Yeah, they're doing this. This is an easy RP right here. Fissure, jump in, RP onto 3. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of kills. Oh, do they get No Tail though? They might not. Have they stuck around too far? S4 now starting to do the damage. Nisha's very low. He needs to get the hell out of here. And it looks
they're
like
fine with that.
Yeah, they'll call it off there. It's just 2 support kills at the end of the day. Nisha does have Boundless Strike again very shortly, but they get the Reaper Sight. He showed up, stuck around too long, but maybe not. He's going to be able to still go down. No Tail finds the kill, and now he's got the regen. 10 stacks there of the Death Pulse regen. And he's still putting the hurt to Kinguin.
Oh no, Nisha, what's happened? Some very uncharacteristically made mistakes here.
Wow.
Radiant's middle tower has been denied.
Well, they deny the tower. Patos gonna need to do a lot this game on the Magnus, it looks like. While bottom lane, Fly and Jerax setting up to try and kill onto K-Core. And there's the Impale, the follow-up, the kill. Nisha shows up. He wants to find this kill onto Fly. Is going to be able to get him, but can he find any more? They've got control of him for the moment. They have another catch here in a second, but the damage is coming out. There's the Chain Frost. Not nearly enough, and Resolution is showing up in Metamorphosis. Alicia needs to get the hell out. He is super dead otherwise. And in fact, with the Flame Break, the Vision, they've got him. He's gone.
This is really hurting Kinguin, that Nisha has died 4 times despite that dominant laning phase.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
God,
attack.
Mask of Madness on Terrorblade as he chews through this tower.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah, they're doing it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I feel like OG definitely came in here to your favorites, and last game they might have even had like a draft win through the first 20 minutes of the game or so, but this game, with it being even, OG is showing they're really freaking good.
Yeah, I mean, I think like OG are just better in terms of farming efficiency as well. Oh, S4, don't die to creeps.
Oh, run away.
He almost died to creeps. That actually scared me a bit.
He pulled me away, goddammit. Alright.
It's okay, it was worth it. S4 almost died to creeps. You need to see it.
No tail. He's gonna get out of there after the quick kill on Troll. So things really falling apart now for Kinguin. How do they right the ship here?
Oh wait, Lich?
Yeah, maybe getting out of there. No, he's dead. S4 finds that kill on a killing spree right now. 5, 2, and 2. So he got punished a little bit in lane, but he's making up for it now.
Yeah, that laning phase was not good for No Tail, but all of a sudden he's like 2,000 gold ahead, and while all of this is happening, Terrorblade has been unanswered for. They've been pretty much playing 4v5 this entire time.
And winning.
And Resolution. Yeah, and winning as well.
Now with the
That's
Atos.
Big issue.
They're probably gonna... Are they gonna farm out the Ancients now, or just try and bait Resolution mid? You can just walk forward, actually. Oh, God. All right, is this gonna work, Kinguin? They walk right into everybody. The Atos connects, though he doesn't have level 6 anyways. They jump forward. Can they kill him off? That's gonna be No Tail.
He got it off.
He is actually gonna live through this. Are you kidding me? What? And now, I think they're all gonna die. Maybe, possibly, S4. Is he gonna get out of there? He's delivered through. S4 does fall. But
Okay.
3 are dead, and No Tail now slowing them down, because that's the thing. Pato's gonna die. Oh, wow. Oh, that hurts.
This poor Earthshaker isn't even level 6 yet.
Are fortified.
And I mean, you look at the supports. You have a Lich, you know, on your team, and we all know how Lich works. You put him in the lane, he just outlevels the crap out of you because of sacrifice. It's always a very bad sign when the opposing team has 2 supports that outlevel your Lich, and Jerax is almost level 10 as well. That's a very bad sign. And Resolution finally showing up for his first team fight. You know, he's 2-0-5 now, still building up a gigantic lead for himself.
Yeah. I mean, the crazy thing about this, you talk about Jerax's levels, he's actually higher level than S4 right now, and almost has a Blink Dagger done. I don't know how they're going to really try and stop this. Kinguin is walking up. They will spot this giant stack here, and maybe there's an opportunity here to find a pick-off if somebody shows up, or just take out the stack themselves. This is pretty good.
Ooh, this is pretty good.
That's about as good as he could have hoped for. Let's see. He was at about 5,200 when he started. He's going to end at around 6,000. But still, it's not super significant. And well, Jerax is actually going to walk up here Vendetta.
think the rest of the team aren't going to be able to find them. Oh, he sees the whole team.
He sees everybody. He's like, hey, you guys, you want to do something about this?
Unfortunately, the rest of the team aren't going to be able to help him there, but oh, they're going to cut him off. Radabetos on no tail. They're going to find the Earthshaker.
Push him back. And they pull him in. And now Kinguin walking into hell. Cherex, he's going to take down one right at the start. That's Magnus kept out of the fight. But can they do any more? No Tail is just walking at them and daring them to come and fight him. No Tail still taking damage. The Chain Frost Stack's able to make it work. They get the bash from Troll. Alright, Ice Blast is out though. It's going to connect onto about 4 of them. S4 is going to be brought down as well. Pathos looks to be living through this. He's not going to drop below the threshold. But they make it work. Jarex also in trouble. No, okay, he does kill off the Magnus. And now Fly and Jarex somehow going to be able to walk away from this. In fact, they might think about turning. They think the better of it. Probably the better call to just back out.
Oh, mid lane?
What?
Jarex. Okay.
Oh.
He just walked up and, you know, stunned him. Alright.
That's his blink, and 700 gold on top of it. And now Monkey King wants to chase, wants to kill. Resolution, full HP.
This is not a good idea.
Yeah, that's not what you do. They might be able to catch the Nyx. Jarex is probably in trouble here. They're going to echo for it.
Is it a good idea?
Oh no! So. It's all falling apart again! They're going to end up dying! Exotic Deer turns, but to no avail. It's going to be another one. Oh god, OG are just giving nothing to Kinguin.
And you have to remember that engagement at the you know, near the Ancients, that was the 4v5 again. You know, while all of that was happening, Resolution just doing his own thing. He took a tier 2 during all of that, pushed out the bottom lane, and finishes to Sanjin Yasha.
Yeah. So he is 3,000 gold ahead of the next highest. He's got all of these items that are built for, like, fighting right now. Mask of Madness, Sanjin Yasha. He can do whatever he wants. He can show up to fights or he can push towers. And Nyx Assassin, meanwhile, scouting out this area with Necro close at hand. If somebody shows up here, they're going to die. And in fact, it might be the Courier that ends up going down. Or Alicia. Now they spot him. Fissure. Do they have any more? They just have sentries. He's going to blink out.
And once again, in OG fashion, just slowing things down, not going to make any mistakes with their enormous lead. Jarex trying to bait out a Fissure, but they're grouping up. So going to try and... Do they have a smoke? This is going to be a team smoke.
They have a smoke on Radiant too, though, and it's going right now. And it breaks on No Tail. Unfortunate. Exotic Deer has Empower on him, but I think you really wanted to be able to find a big RP there from Pathos. They're all up on the high ground. They're going to smoke themselves.
I like this.
They have vision, though. They see him. They see Pathos. They're going to pull him back in. And now they don't have any way to answer this. And it's going to be a Reaper Sight. Magnus out at the very beginning of the game. And now they've also been able to catch onto the Monkey King. Nisha is starting to fall. He's going to die. No more Wukong's command. No more RP.
Oh, but Troll, he sneaks it.
All right.
He does sneak it, at least.
Troll snuck the Roche. And that makes up for a good portion of this.
Oh, it kind of depends. Let's see if he makes it out of here alive.
Yeah. S4, no more lasso. They slow them all down. Resolution does still have Sunder.
Alright,
Atos. Now they got a Fissure there, trying to get him out. They've got the Reaper Sight if they want to chase it off the mark with the Impale. But they will take Alicia. So how big of a deal is that, taking that Roche?
Not really.
Okay.
I don't think it really amounts to too much. Troll himself is not that strong. You know, you have even if you have an Aegis on him, I don't think OG are gonna have any issues in killing him twice. And I think the overall damage output from OG is just so high in terms of single target as well as AoE that, I mean, the whole team is probably gonna die before the Aegis even goes down. And OG don't really care, because even if they decide to ignore the Troll Warlord, I don't think he's gonna be able to accomplish enough.
Well, S4 has found the Monkey King, and
Oh, no tail on the
They
secret
got
shot.
the kill. Maybe they can get one here. He is going to survive, I think. Maybe, possibly. No, he already used Ghost Shroud. He's actually dead. Okay, so they do take down the Necro. That is a ton of gold for them, but they did lose their Monkey King in the process, so you know, nothing coming free here.
All right, that's a good step forward. You know, if you find these kind of kills, you're behind 12k. These kills are going to add up to quite a bit.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Akor in the mid lane is very close to his Blink Dagger, and if he could finish that off, that might be something else that allows him to... He is going to die. 20 gold from his Blink Dagger.
Dire are scanning.
That has got to hurt.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Earthshaker hurting, everybody hurting. Levels-wise, it's not the biggest deal because you are, you know, already past that point. Really, he just needs that blink. Feels like OG are just doing everything that they need to close this game out right now, with the exception of that Roche that got taken by Troll.
Wait, how come Troll doesn't have the Yasha? Alright, he moved it back. He backpacked it for some reason. I'm not too sure why. They're grouping up again. I think OG are looking to take this last tower, and then from then on, we'll have to see if OG decide to just take the super safe route, not really move out until next Roshan, or they just brute force it.
Yeah. I mean, based upon their play recently, I would imagine that they would try and just take their time with it. It seems like the OG style. Make sure that you don't put yourself in a position to lose the game. Exotic Gear is walking forward, but again, Jarak scouting this all out. Now they've been able to find him. And with the opening coming out, S4 gets the initiation. The Impale is going to connect onto 2. They blow up Pato, so no RP again in this fight. And Wukong's command not hitting anybody, pretending to be a tango on the ground. The tower is down, and OG at least going to test for high ground, with Magnus dead for 50. This is not a bad time to go for it. Wukong's command is down, they've fought one, and now the Impale goes through. They force tap to the other side. Exotic Gear is going to die. Aegis down. Magnus does have buyback, so with taking down the Aegis, OG gonna feel comfortable just retreating.
It was really unfortunate that Earthshaker didn't have Echo Slam there. I think that actually was a pretty decent opportunity to hit an Echo Slam there. But it was like 3 seconds off from cooldown. I mean, they do manage to hold for now, but OG continue to build on their lead. Getting close to 16,000 net worth now in terms of the lead.
I'm like trying to think of the way that you win a fight right now for Kinguin. It does feel like it has to be everybody grouped together and then RP and Echo Slam. Which, I mean, it depends upon OG to make like a ton of mistakes, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how OG's games usually go. If they secure themselves a lead, you're just hoping that they make a mistake because they are just so patient.
Yeah. 24 minutes, 11 to 27, and 15,000 net worth, around 12,000 experience, and the first tier 1 tower taken by Kinguin.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Is it?
I mean, it's better than no tower, right?
I guess that's true.
And Resolution has finished his Scotty as well, so sitting on a very comfortable 2,600 life.
He's a big guy. Big old guy.
Middle tower is under attack.
Fly. He went for the 6 GG PM talent, using it to get the nice collection of sentry wards he's gathered. Vision-wise, for the Radiant, they don't see much at all. They have this sentry ward and observer ward down to try and catch Xerix as he's moving around, and he is going to walk inside of this in a second, but I feel like OG are almost baiting this out. S4 is sitting right behind him, and they're ready to turn it at a moment's notice. Does Patos go for the catch? The fissure is not going to be there, and instead S4, tempting fate, backing out.
This is such a difficult Magnus game. He has not had a chance to RP anything.
He got that one mid But
yeah,
outside of that,
ever since Jerax got the Blink Dagger as well as Bad Rider having Blink Force, he has not had a chance. He just gets caught out every single time. That's why he's doing a great. What?
No! He wanted it. He really, really wanted it.
It's just walk it off. It happens.
Oh man, yeah, that's a tough one.
You still have an Echo to work with.
Oh man, I don't know though. Like, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be a tough. This is gonna be a very, very hard hold. Resolution can send his illusions forward and just slowly hit away at the tower. Oh, it's so sad. Kinguin, they just want to hit people. They just want to fight, and they're not even given a chance. They pull back in the Troll Warlord, but the Vision back, not bad. There's going to be the Chain Frost as well as the Echo Slam. They don't have the damage though. They take down one, maybe going to be able to take down two. They kill him off. Terrorblade is gone as well. Jerax, is he going to be able to make this happen? They're going to jump forward. They've caught him as well. Jerax is going to fall. 3 dead, but it came at the cost of the Troll and the Magnus.
That's hardly a price to pay in the position that you're in.
Yeah.
Being able to kill off 3 heroes as well as including the Terrorblade. I mean, look at the Gold Swing. That was a 3,200 Gold Swing as well as about a 4,000 XP exchange.
Yeah.
If you can continuously do this, I mean, you're back in the game.
And hey, because they used it early, RP is going to be back off cooldown. It's the long con.
They did it without RP. That was it.
Yeah.
Bait.
They bait them into thinking that they can push high ground, and then they skewer into Echo.
I think that was actually the best part about that Echo, was that the Magnus actually set him up because he had his blink disabled. So that was a walk-up Echo. He didn't even blink Echo.
Yeah. Well, very long Roche respawn timer can only favor Kinguin here, as they will have all of their ultimates probably back off cooldown by that point, I think. Let's see. Yeah, definitely will. So they can come and take this fight.
Double damage here. Maybe they'll decide to put it to use.
Resolution can go pick that one up easy peasy. Does have 13 or plus 15 agi talent as well, as opposed to the movement speed. I don't know if we've seen that movement speed ever taken. K-Core. They do have vision of Jerax. This is going to be an illusion going into D-Ward. Ugh, feels bad.
This is looking pretty scary though for OG all of a sudden. I mean, OG are still very far ahead, but like all of a sudden you're kind of threatened by this Kinguin team fight now. You know, there's a BKB on Monkey King, and Troll Warlord always going to be somewhat threatening to you simply because even without the greatest amount of farm, you do have Empower on your team. So empowered Monkey King, empowered Troll Warlord, it's kind of like they have a free battle field.
Yeah.
So they do have to be careful of that.
Monkey King with the Echo as well. So the double the cleave, double the fun. It's all good things.
They're gonna smoke out. Uh-oh. Are we gonna see a disaster here? They're gonna go for the long
walk around.
Long wrap around.
And they know that Roche could be up soon-ish. They have
it's Jerax, the OG hero. He's gonna break smokes.
No, they're going to see Fly. And do they actually see him? I think they don't. They know that they're in here, and meanwhile it's a smoke from OG, but they're coming from behind them. Jerax now might see them here as well. But again, walk away. Kinguin on the other side of the base. They need to be careful though. Resolution's in a position to just push this tower down. Oh, no tail. That'd be a good pick off at the start of this fight. They just don't have any vision right now. They don't see anything.
It kind of goes for both sides though. They're both making assumptions. Okay, now they kill off the courier, so they know that they're there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, maybe killing off this courier actually isn't even the greatest idea.
Uh-oh.
Right now, look at this.
Yeah.
Oh, Jerax, he's stopping TPs.
Oh, God. He got 3 of them. He got all the TP. Wait, Monkey King still has one, but Jarek's going to go down. They TP with Patos and Monkey King. That might be enough with just the 2 of them. So it ends up working out okay. And now Earthshaker coming back.
So much damage to this tower.
Yeah, they need to get something on the way out of this. Accidentally pop the shrine. Yeah, they won't be able to. So OG set up over here. They don't have their Nyx. I would imagine that OG just backs out at this stage so they don't get caught out of position without their Nyx assassin to interrupt the combo. And Resolution, is he going to be in trouble? They're walking forward, but he has got so much movement speed. They won't be able to get him.
He's got his Hurricane Pike as well now. I think he should definitely be working towards a... it's actually kind of hard to say. Maybe BKB isn't the best choice. Maybe it is. I think BKB Butterfly might be the best option.
It's CS4. If they wanted to, they could go for him. Meanwhile, Necro over here as well. Lots of vision right now for the Radiant. They see that Necro is separated from the rest of the team. No-Tail trying to get to the high ground and get away. They will be able to make that escape. Meanwhile, the Dire Vision has complete and total sight of the Radiant team.
Okay, they know exactly what's happening. They're underneath the ward. Radiant see this.
Everybody sees everything. But now, do OG spot out the rest of them? They walk forward. K-Core, he's going to get caught. They've got the Blink Dagger broken on Patos for the moment. Vision for the Radiant is still here inside. They're going to be able to get the push away. AA Blast going out as well. Now S4 looking for that opening. Can he get it? He does still have his Blink Dagger available to jump forward. He's caught under the Earthshaker. Now Jarek turns it back around. Nisha pops the BKB. Thought about the Wukong spam, but he's not going to be able to get it. The stun is there onto 2. Chain Frost going out as well. No-Tail is starting to fall. Exotic's here. He's caught No-Tail. Can they kill him off? They are going to be able to. The buyback from Batrider. But Kinguin already in a good position, holding onto that RP.
No Metamorphosis, 5 more seconds too. This is looking rough. Very nice stun for Jack.
RP, they got it onto 2, but it's not enough damage. They don't have the follow-up. They're not going to be able to get it. They blow up the Monkey King. They blow up the Troll Warlord, and Patos, left alone, is going to end up being in trouble. He ends up skewering them to the high ground, but they are 4 staffs abound. And now Lich also going to die as S4 runs him down. A full wipe. OG maintaining dominance in the pit.
That was a pretty funny final play from Patos, just flipping the field. But obviously, they do have ways to get off, but nice little attempt at the very end. Resolution.
It's going crazy here. 4 staff away. They don't get him. S4 is just bullying Patos inside his own base. Have a soul, my dude.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
All right. They're going in. It's going to be the first set of racks. Oh, they caught out the Earthshaker again.
Yeah, he's gone. And Nisha also going to be in trouble. God, the Scotty. Oh, man. And it's feeling like this might just be about the end. 19,000 net worth. And continuing to climb. They skewer back an illusion. Saddest of skewers and the saddest of Magnuses. As the Reaper Sight comes out, they have a Chain Frost, but it's not really hitting the heroes that they wanted it to. Exotic Deer's BKB is not going to end up mattering either. Alicia goes for the Glimmer Cape, but going to be pushed back in by S4, and he is going to also fall. Only 2 heroes left. There are no buybacks online, as Kinguin are most likely going to lose everything here to the Resolution Terrorblade.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Still got that Aegis, still got that cheese.
Yeah,
it would seem so hard to play
this.
Even takes the life away from Fly.
Oh, Fly's okay with that. He has that 30 health regen.
Hey!
He's got like heart regen going on. It's fine.
Well, another
lasso.
They just want to Echo Slam. That's all they want in this world. He gets it off. Maybe, possibly, is something. But I don't think it's going to be enough. Jarex finds the stun. And now they eat the cheese. And now they lose the game. Kinguin, nowhere left to go. As OG take everything from them.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom barracks are under
This was the saddest game to play for Earthshaker and Magnus. Like, not once did OG give them a chance to initiate or counter-initiate. There was just no easy way to blink in there and hit an Echo or getting an RP. I think this game we saw 2 RPs.
Yeah.
That was it. And the second one wasn't even able to convert any kills. This game was very, very rough for Kinguin.
I mean, it's kind of telling. Like, from around that 18-minute mark, they were always 10,000 net worth ahead. And now this is just the point where it starts to really fall off the deep end, and OG finish it off. But Kinguin gonna stick in it till the bitter end. They have great wave clear against Megas with, you know, the Empower and all of these melee heroes. But yeah, it's bad.
I mean, it's just Megas. We've seen teams come back from it, right? It's not that uncommon.
No, it's true. And if there's a team that could do it, it's certainly a ridiculous AoE teamfight lineup like Kinguin's.
No matter how small the chance, it's still a chance. Even if it's like winning the lottery type of chance to win this game.
Yeah. Well, the beginning of the ruination as OG walks down mid and takes out whatever buildings are left in their path. Alright, Magnus, it's your time to shine. Force, Blink, RP.
Do they not have a smoke? I feel like they should really, like, smoke.
Oh, God. Look at Exotic here. Like, killing himself here. The Reflection Illusion. So hard to contend with. Anisha going to get caught before the Wukong's command comes out. They got one. I don't think that's nearly enough. Resolution going to be the one that stands tall in all of this. The Reaper Sight comes out. No tail. Somehow, some way, going to live through it all yet again. 150 health regen by virtue of a couple kills. The GG is going to be called.
Great team fighting from OG showcase there. And, well, that was kind of the OG. Oh, look at that final sad face from Alicia.
Well, what else can you say? OG, they're picking up where they left off last year and making their ways through these qualifiers. What do you think of it? What do you think of their lineup?
I mean, they were great last year, right? Yeah. And then, in my opinion, Resolution is one of the best carries out there at the moment. So theoretically, on paper, they should be pretty damn good given enough time. So just gonna have to wait and see how they develop their team with Resolution.
Yeah, I think that they're still probably trying to figure out what's the best way to use him in the lineup that they have, and this has felt to be a pretty good look at what they can do. Last game, his Weaver also looked quite good. And then you've got, you know, everybody else just doing their job, doing what they've been doing for the past year. Fly being self-sacrificial, Jarek's making moves around the map, making space, scouting, S4 finding pickoffs. And at the end of the day, I liked it. Team Kinguin, I think they also put up a really good showing. It's not easy to come in and face against OG in these qualifiers. But there were moments in game number 1 where it felt like they could have taken the game. Game number 2, not so much. They kind of got destroyed in this one.
Yeah, I think the difference is, like, the first draft was very all in. They were hoping that they could finish the game in a decent time with the Pugna as well as the Syllabear. So that all in strat, I feel like it kind of caught OG off guard a bit.
Yeah. And
this game, OG not taking that chance. They go for more late game, maybe not, I wouldn't say late game, but more well-rounded type of lineup. And it just looked that much cleaner this time around.
Yeah. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us on our, well, what is this, 3rd day of the EU qualifiers. We're going to continue tomorrow with more action. I believe that it's going to be Hellraisers versus, who are they going to face, actually? Losers of M7. So they're going to face Mouse, I think. We'll have to check in. Anyways,
you know better than I would.
There's going to be a lot of Dota 2 to be played over the next couple days. Stay tuned. This is going on. I haven't heard word about when the PGL finals is going to take place, but that one should also be good. It's another Team Secret versus Mouse, so it's going to be the rematch of the first game that we had earlier today. And of course, that means that we're set up for a winner's bracket final as well. a little bit later on of Secret versus OG. What do you think about that matchup?
Secret versus OG is definitely one of the more exciting matches. Looking forward to that one. Hard to say. It really is hard to say.
Yeah, we'll have to watch and wait and see what happens in that one. I think that's taking place in a couple days from now, and then of course we're getting ready to move forward into the finals, which takes place on the 24th. I don't think we're actually going to be here to cast OG versus Secret, sadly, or at least I won't. I'm taking a trip to go pick up a puppy, which I'm very excited about. But would you like to give any final shout-outs? Give yourself a little bit of a sellout. Where can people find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at EosandDota, as well as twitch.tv/EosandTrash. I am also offering coaching at the moment, so if you have any interest, just leave me a message.
All right, everybody, and I'm at Lyrical Dota if you want to follow me as well. But most importantly, keep on following the tournament. It's the